My name is Rex Dixon.
Craig Stein.
Clint from EA Sports.
You're watching NBL.
You're watching the NBL Network.
And you're watching the MBLN Network.
It doesn't get bigger than this, folks. This is where legends are born. The NBL proudly brings to you the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament, brought to you by Daddy Leagues. Take your online leagues to the next level with Daddy Leagues. LeagueCrawler.com, connecting the best leagues with the best players. And Web3KS.com, the leaders in affordable graphic design. What is going on, everyone? 64 teams started, and we're down to the final 2 players in the NBL EA Access Madden 18 tournament. We appreciate everybody tuning in today for the championship game between Hopology and Luigi. I'm your host, OSU. I'm hanging out with the NBL commissioner himself, Bomber. Now, before we get started, we want to give a big shout out, as mentioned in the intro, to our sponsors, LeagueCrawler.com, Web3KS.com, and DaddyLeagues.com. We appreciate all they did to help put this tournament on. Bomber, it's been a long road. What started as a crazy idea ended up coming together. 64 people from around not only the NBL and the grid, but around the Madden community coming together and putting on a tournament. And we've had some great games. We've had some fun moments, and it's all come down to Hop versus Luigi.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. Winner gets an assigned Antonio Brown jersey, authentic with the certificate. Is going to be mailed to you tomorrow, I believe, by the end of the day tomorrow. So it's a big deal, man. It was a great tournament. 64 guys. We appreciate everybody that came in. We're going to be hosting this next year as well. This is going to become like an annual thing. We're going to try to build it up. This was the first one, so we're working out a little bit of the kinks. But I think it was overall a success. We had a 12-hour stream that happened on, what was it, Thursday? Yep. So, you know, we had a lot of positive things come from this, and we're really excited about it. Big thanks to our sponsors. Want to give them a shout-out, LeagueCrawler.com. You can find them on Twitter, at LeagueCrawler. At All Business, you can find them on Twitter if you're looking for affordable graphic design. Also, you can go to Web3KS.com. And then, you know, the leader in connected franchise mode hosting, along with Diamond Dynasty on the show, that's DaddyLeagues.com. You can find them on Twitter as well, at Daddy Leagues. I mean, very easy Twitters to find as well. Exactly the name of the website that they are. So big shout out to our sponsors, and obviously MBL, MaddenBomberLeague.com. You can also find us at 365.MaddenBomberLeague.com. I'm excited. I'm ready to get to this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. This is going to be just like an NBL live broadcast. So you haven't got an opportunity to check out our NBL live broadcast, first of all, hit that subscribe button and go check them out. But stay here, watch this game. We're going to call this game very similar to what we call an NBL game. A couple quick announcements before we take a look at the brackets and where they have gone. First of all, if you won a prize, whether it was through a raffle or through winning in the tournament, and one of those prizes, we'll be shipping those out end of this week. If you have a controller, it may take a little more time. We have to order some more skins, but if you had a prize, we will send out those tracking numbers once they get shipped. So be sure to message us on GroupMe before the end of the night, because we will be closing out the tournament group. Message either myself or Unisolated that you want a prize and what size t-shirt you have if you want a t-shirt, so that we have on record that you're getting that. Second of all, if you're in the chat, we're giving away a copy of Madden 18 GOAT Edition today for people who are hanging out with us on stream. And here's how you can go and win. Go over to Twitter, tweet at MBL Network with the hashtag Tournament Championship, at MBL Network and hashtag Tournament Championship. Let me know that you're watching it. We'll be drawing that at near the end of the game, so you have plenty of time to get in there. Head over to Twitter, and we will randomly draw one person, and Bomber, they're going to get a copy of Madden 18 GOAT Edition, which if you win that copy, congratulations, we'll send you the code, and you get to play the game tonight at midnight.
Yeah, that's what we call perfect timing. And also, I want to give a shout out to the leagues involved. Hot plays for the Madden Bomber League, obviously a league that's hosting this tournament. But Draft 2 coming up big. Luigi coming out of nowhere. A lot of people didn't know who this guy was. He went on and beat a competitive player, Black Phoenix, en route to this championship. So he had some pretty big wins. I'm really excited about this matchup. We've seen Hop go down 14 points to start this game in this tournament a couple times now, and he came away with the win. He even went down 14-0 OSU and ended up winning 60-something to 14. So this guy has an adaptive engine in this tournament, and I'm really interested to see how it plays out against Luigi, who's pretty much dominated his opponent from first to last whistle.
All right, let's take a look at the brackets. Again, winner of this tournament gets that signed Antonio Brown jersey. You can see him on the left over here, stomping on Spencer Lanning's face. A great moment in Browns history. He will win that signed jersey and a copy of GOAT Edition. Second place is going to get that NBL custom controller and a copy of GOAT Edition as well. So a lot on the line here, but everybody's walking away with a prize from today's matchup. Let's check out the bracket, see how we got here. First, on the east side of the bracket, this had the number 1 seed, Lip, in it. Lip went down second round, sort of a surprising loss, Bomber. Lip going down early to Ron Effect. Black Phoenix coming out strong in this East region, made it all the way to the Final Four. But really, I think the biggest surprise out of this one, we saw Lip go down early. We also saw Timbo go down early. 2 NBL guys that had high hopes coming in and just sort of ran into buzzsaws in the second round.
Yeah, it happens. This is a one-game elimination. This isn't like the franchise mode where you build your team, you start scheming, you run into some difficulties, and you adapt and adjust. This is a one-time thing, and you got to use a new team every time. And speaking of that, that's where we're at right now with one of the guys that are in the championship. Hop, his favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys, and he saved them for the championship round. So let's see if he can come through with Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Des Bryant, and this Cowboys offensive line that he's been saving this entire time to play with his favorite team and try to win this championship.
Let's take a look at the south side of the bracket, folks. And on this one, this is where Luigi came out of the 15 seed. And fun fact, Luigi was actually the last person to get into the tournament. Number 64 to get in, and he gets a chance to play for that jersey, that signed Antonio Brown jersey. So it shows you, folks, next year, apply. Even if it's coming up to the last day, we want to see you in the tournament. Porter, the number 1 seed, actually won a game on stream. We had some great matchups, Reigning Ravens and Engraven in the first round. But I can safely say, especially the last person in, Bomber, Luigi coming out of this bracket was incredibly surprising.
Yeah, it was, man. It's kind of an underdog story right now. And maybe not to those who know him from the Draft 2 league. They might be thinking differently. It looks like he's won a couple championships in that league as we were looking at their history early in the NBL chat. So there's a lot of positive things going on right now. He came in as a 64th guy. So if you're trying to get behind an underdog, this is definitely an opportunity right here to find a guy who signed up late registration, came in 64th spot, and worked his way all the way down the tournament and is now in the championship with an opportunity to win a certified Antonio Brown signed jersey for free. He's already gotten his copy of Madden 18 GOAT Edition. We sent him that money last night. So all he's got left to do is win this Antonio Brown signed jersey.
On the Midwest side of the bracket, this one, I think what I would by far be the most surprised about. Bananas, NBL guy, came out of this one, got into the Final Four, ended up losing to Hop. We had an all-NBL side of the Final Four in this particular side of the bracket. But by far, Bomber, I don't know if you'd call it most surprising, because a lot of people had said, maybe in jest, that they were predicting this. But Sonny Weaver, much like he has done in the playoffs, losing first round to Grid's TDMX Maverick. I know Sonny had high hopes of getting that Antonio Brown jersey and lighting it on fire, but he's just not going to get that opportunity.
Oh, definitely not. One and done seems to be in his repertoire at this point. Looks like the Maverick from Grid, was a pretty good player, a prominent player. I think he made it to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8. Looks like the Elite 8. This guy was able to do a lot of good things, a lot of positive things in this tournament. He was kind of a little bit of a surprise drop going as far as he did, but Sonny going one and done. It's like Sunday, it happens every week. We're used to it by now, and we enjoy it when we see it.
Finally, on the west side of the bracket, this is the only 1 seed to make it all the way through Hopology, and he went through some not insignificant competition, Bomber, knocking off N-Train in the second round, J-Rod in the third round, and then Encore in that Elite 8. Hop had a tough path to get to the Final Four, but he persevered in a bracket that was, I think, sneaky good. Not a lot of people, there were a lot of unknowns in this bracket, and we saw some great performances.
Yeah, Encore was a guy playing very well in this tournament early on, and then he played Hop. He went up 14-0, and we thought, man, he might walk away with this game, and then all of a sudden Hop adjusted his defense just a little bit, figured out what he was doing, started seeing a little bit more cover 4, went from 14-0 down 0 to 14. He ended up winning 62-14, so huge turn of events there, and I think he's got his confidence rolling, and I think he probably is the most confident guy right now in the tournament left between him and Luigi, but then again, Luigi's been here before, so maybe he's just a little poised.
All right, and that's where we have it now. It is between Hop and Luigi for that Antonio Brown jersey. We're going to flip it over here. This is our handy dandy coin flipper program. It looks great. Really, I wish we could do we had a real nice graphic that we could flip a coin, but we're going to flip the coin right here on stream. Heads is going to be Hop, tails is going to be Luigi. The winner is going to get home field advantage, and we'll tell you who the teams are in just a second after we flip this bad boy, and it is heads. So Hop is going to be the home team in this here championship matchup, and we already have the teams that they are going to be. Bomber, no surprise here as to who Hop is going to be. Hop is going to take those Dallas Cowboys. Luigi taking a very similarly built team. The Pittsburgh Steelers, a team we've seen throughout the tournament. These are two very strong teams matched up in the finals. Yeah,
maybe Steelers just a little bit different. Both have really strong offensive line. One more of a running team, a running attack, and one more of a passing attack. So we're going to get to see some high-caliber offenses going head-to-head. Ben Roethlisberger in this Antonio Brown-led passing attack offense, and they also got Le'Veon Bell on the side, just in case if they do want to run it, while the Dallas Cowboys have Zeke the Freak and that offensive line that is just phenomenal, along with Des Bryant, Jason Witten, and I could go on, and a quarterback that's not too bad either.
All right, Bomber, we're about ready to send it out to the games. They're getting in the lobbies and getting ready to go. Let's get a little prediction. You know Hop, you've seen him in the NBL. Wow. Luigi, we've gotten to see him play not only on stream, but we've seen him throughout this tournament go through some tough competition. Are you playing Homer? Are you going to take your own Hopology, or you think Luigi and the Draft 2 League going to come out with that Antonio Brown jersey, aptly playing as the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, so if he wins this Antonio Brown jersey, he does it with Antonio Brown. So that can't be a better storyline and more fitting for a championship game. But I represent the Madden Bomber League. I am Bomber. Hop's in the NBL. I got to go with the NBL. No disrespect to Draft 2. It's just my loyalty. I see the guys from Draft 2 in the chat right now telling us that it's going to be Draft 2 all the way. I respect their pride and I respect their confidence, and I'm the exact same way. So don't knock me for it. I'm going to say Hopology wins 42-28.
Wow.
Dallas over Pittsburgh.
Dallas, Pittsburgh, Luigi and Hopology facing off for that Antonio Brown jersey. Again, folks, if you want a chance to win a copy of Madden 18, head over to the NBL Network Twitter at NBL Network. Give us a follow and tweet at us. Make sure you mention at NBL Network and use the hashtag Tournament Championship. You can win that Madden 18 copy, the GOAT edition. You can play tonight. We'll be drawing that at the end of the third quarter, but right now we got a game to get to. Let's throw that intro up there one more time, folks, and when we come back, it's the championship, the battle for the Antonio Brown jersey between Hopology and Luigi right here on the NBL Network. It doesn't get bigger than this, folks. This is where legends are born. The NBL proudly brings to you the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament, brought to you by Daddy Leagues. Take your online leagues to the next level with Daddy Leagues. LeagueCrawler.com, connecting the best leagues with the best players. And Web3KS.com, the leaders in affordable graphic design. And what a matchup we have for you today, folks, as we have Hopology versus Luigi for that Antonio Brown jersey. A battle of two CFMs, Hopology representing the NBL and Luigi representing the Draft 2 League. I'm Oshu. I'm hanging out with my man Bomber, commissioner of the NBL. The NBL graciously putting on this tournament. And Bomber, I have to say, before we get to the game, I think this has been a major success. We got to bring out a lot of people from a lot of different leagues, and I think overall the reviews are people had a great time playing this game as a free tournament and getting to experience Madden 18 for the first time. I lost him.
And for those watching right now, this was a free tournament. Here we go.
There we go. He's back!
This is a free tournament. For those watching, maybe not on the live stream, maybe you're coming back and watching it afterwards, after it's been streamed, but we're going to host this every year. This is going to be an annual thing for the EA Access time, so the time frame between the 17th and 21st might be 18th to 22nd, or however they do it next year. This is what we'll be doing. So if you're interested in getting this tournament, just follow NBL, at Bomber League, at NBL Network, about a month before the game comes out, we'll be announcing how to enter the tournament, how to register. It'll be very similar. Those who are in it this year will get those emails first and have the opportunity to join the 64-man tournament. And who knows, it might be larger than 64 next Madden.
Yeah, you just never know. We're playing it by ear. Again, if you missed it in the pregame, Hopology playing as the Dallas Cowboys, Luigi playing as the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the ball is away. Hopology at home, going to get the ball first. He's going to take this ball out of the end zone, up to the 10. A big hit right before the 20-yard line to the 18. And that's where we can see this Dallas Cowboys offense. Bomber, this Cowboys offense, we've been talking about it ever since some of those ratings starting to come out. This is the best offensive line in the game. They have one of the best running backs in the game, and they have a young quarterback in Dak Prescott who gets to throw to a guy like Dez Bryant. This offense really can get going and in a hurry.
Yeah, when you think of franchise mode, which we usually think of with the NBL simulation mode, we think Cowboys, man, what a team to build. They have the great offensive line you can build around. They got a young quarterback, young halfback. They have all the tools necessary. But even just for one game right now, as you see, Zeke Elliott's tough to stop. Even right now, out of box, one day, first week, this Dallas Cowboys is easily a top 3 team in Madden 18, along with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
And again, one of the weaknesses of the Pittsburgh Steelers team, Bomber, we've heard it over and over. Their defense, maybe their one weak spot, but they have some great players on the defensive side of the ball. The question is, are they going to be able to stop this rushing attack of the Dallas Cowboys, this offensive line, pushing people around? And with Zeke Elliott, Elliott gets a little bit of a hole. He can be away as on 1st and 10. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Hand off to Zeke Elliott, trying to get some room over the left side. He is brought down at the 31-yard line. Give him a couple. We'll give him 3 yards on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Nice user skill right there by Bud Dupree. That is Luigi. He finds the open hole. He doesn't overcommit early. There were 2 holes there on the run play, and Zeke Elliott was patiently waiting for the linebacker to commit. He never committed, and when he went to another hole, he hit him right there. So great user play right there for Luigi.
Bud Dupree, the former $20 million man in the NBL.
He was a rich man in the Madden Bomber League.
Yeah, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation for Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. 3 wide receivers over to the right, 1 over to the left. That is Dez Bryant. Still a supreme talent in the game. So if you have the Dallas Cowboys, congratulations on having Dez Bryant, because he is an absolute monster. As it's going to be Prescott dropping back to pass here on 2nd and 7. Looks underneath to the aforementioned Bryant. He has the first down. Tries to get a little shake and bake going. And Ryan Shazier said, no, sir, sit down. It's a first down nonetheless for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, cover 2 man right there. We saw Jason Witten go on a seam route to push the defense down the field. And underneath, they had a drag route, got wide open. And they were able to pick up a few yards. As you've seen, they've already moved the chains a couple times. Dallas seems to be in a great rhythm. Look for Hop to continue this strategy throughout this first quarter.
And it's going to be Prescott under center, 2 wide receivers. Zeke Elliott in the backfield. Flag on the play, and it's going to be an encroachment. So an extra 5 yards given, and maybe a little nerves, maybe a little jumpy. Luigi trying to get that extra jump on the defensive line. We know how good the Dallas Cowboys are protecting the quarterback, and I think Luigi looking for every bit of advantage he can get.
Coaching adjustments, you set the pass rush to aggressive. That's the downfall of doing that. You can get guys off sides by a fake hike, and it'll pull the defense in.
Smith in motion, 1st and 5, and Zeke Elliott's going to get the ball, try to find something up the middle, and look at him fight off the offensive line, get a couple yards, and Bomber, that was something we didn't see in Madden 17. We're seeing here in Madden 18. The running backs playing better, especially when they get into the backs of their own offensive linemen. Elliott able to use that new Frostbite engine and doesn't get stuck at all, and able to get a couple yards out of that.
Yeah, you don't see the stumble, fall. You see the guys kind of regain their balance and kind of work their way up the middle, even in traffic right there, as you saw Ezekiel Elliott do on that run.
No deep safety on this play, and you can see Dallas and Hopology running some sort of deep pass play. We'll see if it comes to Burnham. And he's going to take a deep shot down the right side, and he has a man, and it is caught and dropped by Dez Bryant. Couldn't come in with a catch. He had the man coverage, or the zone coverage, but only 1 cornerback on the right side. No safety help over top. And Dez Bryant, Bomber Bryant usually comes down with that one. He's got a high catch rating, but in this game, just couldn't come down with that big play. That would have been a huge turn of events. Instead now, a huge 3rd and 3 for Hopology and the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be Dak Prescott in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers over to the left, 1 over to the right. And Zeke Elliott in the backfield. They're setting up a wide receiver screen to Dez Bryant. He catches it, and the Pittsburgh Steelers all sorts of prepared for that one. Bud Dupree, another big play, and on 4th and 7, Hobbs hurrying back to the line, trying to get an edge early.
And here we go. The pace is starting to pick up. I did not like that play call on 3rd and short. I thought they probably should have ran the ball, trusted their run, but here we go. It looks like Dallas is picking up the pace. They're going to go for it on the first 4th down in the tournament championship game of the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament.
Just shy of the 50-yard line. They're on the 46, 4th and 7. Prescott driving back to pass here on 4th down, looking, and he's looking, and he has a man, and it is Williams. A nice catch over the 40-yard line, and a first down for Hopology. The risk paid off. He finds Williams for 13 yards, and they're back in business.
And here we go, a nice gutsy 4th down call right there. But, I mean, let's be honest. The go route by Des Bryant that was dropped was very unfortunate for this Cowboys drive. And now they pick it back up and they keep the drive alive on picking up a nice 4th and 7.
And now 1st and 10. Prescott driving back to pass on 1st down, looking. The rush is getting there. He's going to have to get rid of it. He finds a man over the middle. It's Jason Witten, the ageless wonder, down to the 9-yard line. He's at least 170 this year in Madden 18. Still making catches for the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Witten with a seam route down the middle of the field splits the safeties on the cover 2 zone. But here's what I'm impressed about. How Dak Prescott was able to get that amount of time to allow Jason Witten to run 40 yards. Because we know that usually takes about a half a day. But he got down the field and the sure hand showed up and he picked up the first down. Jason
Witten running that blazing 5.4 40. 1st and goal, 3 tight ends for the Cowboys. 1 wide receiver. That is Des Bryant split out to the left. Prescott under center with Zeke Elliott. Ball's inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be handoff to Zeke Elliott, who makes one man miss, but ends up running into 2 other Pittsburgh Steelers. Only 2 yards on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, another run right there up the middle. Dallas looked like they're going to stay with the run here inside the 10-yard line. And it looked like he had a little space there. Just couldn't find his way. I felt like he made the defender miss, and Hop had a little running room up the middle, but kind of veered left a little bit and got tackled by a defensive lineman.
2nd and goal, shotgun formation. Prescott in the shotgun with Zeke Elliott. 2 tight ends on the right side, 2 wide receivers split out to the left. 2nd and goal, 7 yards from pay dirt. Minute 47 to go here in the tournament championship. Handoff to Elliott right up the middle, and he's going to get down to the 2-yard line. Ground and pound with Ezekiel Elliott. Bomber, you knew Dallas coming out here once they got inside the 10-yard line. They were going to hand it to the workhorse running back.
And I always say on the NBL live broadcast, if you ever watched before on the play-by-play, you got to know the wheels on the bus go ground and pound when you're inside the 5, and it looks like Pittsburgh's ready for it right now against this Dallas offensive line.
3rd and goal for the Dallas Cowboys. It's that big goal line set 2 yards away. You can only assume Zeke Elliott's getting the ball. It's going to be a toss by Elliott over the right side. Wings a man miss and into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown Dallas Cowboys. Hop with an early 6-0 lead. And Bomber, let's go back to the key play on this drive. It was converting that 4th and 7, finding Williams over the left side and keeping the drive alive. 11 plays, 79 yards. Dallas 7-0 up at home.
And there we go. Dallas Cowboys go up early, and that's Hopology looking to take this game as he goes on a drive that takes 4 minutes and 42 seconds, 43 seconds for this team to get down the field. I mean, eats up a lot of time, and you can't really stage a more beautiful first drive than what Dallas had. They had a deep drop on a go route to Des Bryant. They made it up by going for it on 4th down in the middle of the field. A little risky, paid off for them, and they end up getting 7 on the board. So MBL and Hop take an early lead against Draft Who Luigi. Let's see if they can come back and make a play here for Pittsburgh.
And now a 1st and goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Luigi. Handoff to Le'Veon Bell. This Dallas Cowboys defense able to get some early penetration, bring down Bell for no gain. This Pittsburgh team, much like the Dallas Cowboys, they are led by their running back, Le'Veon Bell. He is very talented coming out of the box. Bomber, do you feel like I feel like Pittsburgh's getting overlooked? Everybody mentioning Dallas out of the box. Everybody's mentioning Oakland, New England. I feel like Pittsburgh's getting overlooked just because they've been so good for so long.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because, you know, you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers and you see a team that's high 80s overall. Offensive line is in the top 2 in the out of boxes. There goes a nice little stop and go. Doesn't pay off for him, but nice read right there by Luigi, making the right read, a little corner route to the tight end as they flood the right side of the field. You know, you look at Pittsburgh, they get overlooked. They obviously have the best quarterback, wide receiver, halfback threesome in the NFL right now, especially in Madden 18. And they're able to get it done. Veteran quarterback, star wide receiver, star halfback. They can do so many things. And with that offensive line, if they're healthy in real life, they're dangerous. They haven't really been that way in the last couple seasons. Their offensive line's been banged up. But in Madden, they're always healthy, and they're healthy right now. And that makes them really dangerous if you're a Dallas Cowboy defense.
And now the Pittsburgh Steelers looking to answer the first drive touchdown by the Dallas Cowboys. 7-0 Dallas on top. We got, just at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be toss play to Bell over the right side. He's going to get up to the 44-yard line. And that's what takes us to the end of the first quarter, an early lead by Hopology. But We know Luigi can score quickly. We've seen him put up some big points over this tournament.
Yeah, if I'm Luigi right now, I'm patient. I understand what the situation is. They scored on the first drive. They went on a long drive. Don't get out of character here. Stay calm. Let's go on a nice conservative drive. Make sure we put points on the board, which I'm sure is what he'll do as he finds a man right over the seam, right over the middle. That's Martavis Bryant. Nice throw right there as he runs a little verticals concept. And he's just patient. He's just patient in the pocket, and he's gonna shred this cover 4 if Hop stays in it.
And now a 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pistol formation, 3 wide receivers over to the right side. And it's going to be a handoff to Le'Veon Bell, trying to find some room. Fighting through a tackle from Lawrence, but he's going to get up to the 24-yard line. Le'Veon Bell's so good at continuing to drive the legs once he gets tackled. He fights for those extra yards. They're going to hurry back to the line, back in that pistol formation with that bunch. And it's going to be another handoff to Zeke Elliott, the exact same handoff, to Le'Veon Bell, and get out of here. Juke move, touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, 24 yards, Le'Veon Bell doing his best shake and bake and into the end zone. And right, just like that, Dallas, it took him 4 minutes to get down the field, and Luigi goes, I can do it much quicker. He gets down the field in just about 2.
Hashtag stick skills for Draft 2 right there. That's Luigi of the Draft 2 Madden League. This is the championship of our EA Access tournament, and wow. What a cut upfield, and that's what Le'Veon Bell does. If you got somebody that has the stick ability to get the most out of Le'Veon Bell, you're going to be in trouble, and it's going to be a long day for this Dallas defense.
And now 7-7 your score, Bomber. I don't think we expected anything else out of this one. 7-7, a tight game. These are 2 guys who fought through a lot of matchups, 5 games to get here. And the fact that we're tied up here in the first quarter, I think everybody would have expected a game like this. We'll see if one team can find a way to pull away, as it's going to be a Hop and the Dallas Cowboys bringing the man in motion over to the left side, putting 3 wide receivers on the left side of that formation. Jason Witten alone on the right side, and Zeke Elliott in the backfield for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott switching up the play as we continue to see Hop surveying the defense, seeing that double A-gap pressure coming from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going to be dropping back to pass here, looking, and all the time in the world, and he's going to start rolling out. And he's just going to toss this one out of bounds, chucks it, make sure he doesn't get sacked. A smart move. Hop, nothing going downfield. He thought pressure was going to come up the middle, but instead, Luigi and the Pittsburgh Steelers drop back into coverage.
Yeah, 4-man rush. They drop one of the defensive linemen into coverage, provides a little help over the top. And basically, Dak makes the right move. Throwing it away right there was absolutely the right move. As here comes Ezekiel Elliott. It looks like he had room to the left. He decides to keep it up the middle, picks up a few. It's going to be a big 3rd and 5 for this Dallas Cowboy offense.
Yeah, they got to get something here. This could be a game where it just turns out to be the first team to get a stop is going to be the one that wins. Who knows? 3rd and 5 now. We've already seen Dallas convert 1 4th down. And now it's going to be 3 wide receivers set, 2 over to the left, 1 over to the right. Jason Witten also on the left side of that formation. Darren McFadden into the game for Hop and the Dallas Cowboys as Dak Prescott changing up the play, 3rd and 5. Rolling, looks over to the right side, and it is Jason Witten continuing to make big plays. Man, Jason Witten, you have that solid tight end. You think of Jason Witten, you think of Greg Olsen. 2 guys getting up there in age but continuing to be productive.
And that spin move by Jason Witten, I'm going to ask the chat, what do you guys think about that? A little slow-mo. No need for an instant replay on that one. Jason Witten trying to do a little bit. He should have just kept his momentum running to the sideline. Probably would have kicked up a couple more. But instead he slows down and tries to turn it upfield. And Jason just doesn't have the agility that he once had, which wasn't much back then.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, 2 over to the left, 3 to the right for Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Prescott driving back to pass here on 1st and 10, looking deep over the right side. And Dez Bryant, he goes down with that one. Man, he couldn't catch the one where he was sort of open, beat the cornerback on the right side. But there, with 2 people bearing down on him, Dez Bryant, easy catch for him at the 37-yard line.
Sure hands for Dez Bryant right there. Yeah, drops one earlier, but it's okay. They ended up getting 7 on that. So if he holds on to the rest of those kind of catches throughout the game, he'll definitely make up for that drop he had early.
And now a 1st down for Hop and the Dallas Cowboys as they're in enemy territory. 3:49 and counting to go here in the first half. 7-7 your score. Winner gets that Antonio Brown jersey. Prescott dropping back to pass here on 1st and 10. Quick out to the left side. It is Hannah with the catch. Big hit. But it's going to be close to the 1st down. I think 9 yards on that one. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1. This Dallas Cowboys team looking to reclaim the lead.
And they're asking in the chat right now. I think we have about 48 watching right now. Jay Zizzle saying this got to be a record for our NBL Live for people watching. No, actually, once we had 140, what was it, 148 watching at one time? Yeah. 148 is actually our record. So if we beat that, be sure to alert us and let us know. But yeah, we've hit 100 a couple times, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Once we got on a little bit of a roll as looks like Zeke Elliott finds a little bit of room.
Spin off the
and he
tackle.
spins. What a
Get out of here, big fella. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, man, showing off that breaking tackle ability. Spins off the pressure on the inside. Bounces it outside, and Dallas gets back on the ground and gets back into the lead as the extra point is up and it's good. And Hop reclaim the lead 14-7.
And right there, I mean, I thought that was going to be a little bit of the eat animation for Ezekiel Elliott once he got into the end zone. Man, looking like a beast early, both running attacks. So we saw a touchdown from Le'Veon Bell from Pittsburgh, and now Dallas with Zeke Elliott bouncing to the outside. Some electric running early on. Let's see if the Steelers' passing attack can get going and counter a Dallas score. They got 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
14-7, Dallas on top, folks. If you missed our pregame show, we're giving away one copy of the Madden 18 Goat Edition that unlocks tonight. That's right, tonight, folks, at midnight. So you'll get it in midnight Eastern. So you'll get it in about 3.5 hours right now. If you want to be entered to win it, head over to the network Twitter at MBL Network. Give us a follow and tweet at MBL Network and use the hashtag Tournament Championship. And you'll be entered to win. We'll draw that at the end of the third quarter. So giving away a free copy of Madden 18 to somebody who all they had to do was just tune into the stream and tweet us at MBL Network. Bomber, it's the easiest way you're going to copy a video game, apart from stealing it from a baby.
So hashtag Tournament Champions on at MBL Network. Go put it in right now. Give yourself an opportunity to win a free copy of Madden 18, the GOAT Edition. So it comes with a couple MUT packs. Not really familiar much with MUT. I don't really play it too much, but the MUT squads, you definitely need a good team for that. As Le'Veon Bell finds his way up the middle and picks up enough for a first down, and they keep the chains moving as we're seeing a cover 3, cover 4 zone for the Dallas Cowboys early in this game. Doesn't seem like it's really affecting the Dallas Cowboys offense, the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, excuse me.
Well, and we get back to one of the big adjustments in Madden 18 was you're going to get punished more if you run those weak box sets against running plays. So as you get into the game, as you get to play Madden 18, if you're able to recognize the weak boxes, there's a big sack there for the Dallas Cowboys. Brown on the corner blitz, able to bring down Ben Roethlisberger as we hit the 2-minute warning. But if you're able to recognize the weak boxes and audible to a run play, if you don't bring pressure, if you try to drop back, Bomb, we saw in Madden 17, cover 4 was easy to stop almost every run, and now in this game, that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, especially when your quarters are dime. Now, cover 4 out of a 3-4 would be a little bit more better. Would be a little better. It's almost a bad pass right there for Ben Roethlisberger. Could have been intercepted there on the post on the outside as they go right back to another corner blitz. He had to get rid of it probably a little earlier than he'd like to. 3rd and 16 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But yes, cover 4 out of a 3-4, good run-stopping defense, but a lot of people like to sit in the quarters and the dime throughout the game, and those weak boxes have been getting exploited early in this game. Hopefully no patch updates, and we keep it this way to really create that realism
of
matching up.
Here. This is that weak box there. Just 3 down linemen. They're way spread out, so it's a handoff to Le'Veon Bell. Look at how many yards he's going to get out of this one.
Looks like he picked it up.
3rd and 16. He gets up to the 46-yard line, just short at the 4th and 1. But we saw it right there on 3rd and 16. And Bomber, this brings back into play something that we didn't have in Madden 17. When you get into the 2nd and 3rd and longs, you didn't really see teams, much like in the NFL, running draw plays in order to get some yards on the ground because they'd be stopped no matter what. Now in Madden 18, you recognize that coverage. A draw play can be really effective. Yeah,
there's some value there. There's a low risk, potential high reward, and that's what you like to do in those 3rd and 16s. You definitely don't want to play into those passing defenses and you get yourself in trouble and create a turnover. As Le'Veon Bell in this Pittsburgh Steelers offense trying to convert this 4th down.
Yeah, 4th and 1 from the 46-yard line. Pittsburgh trying to stay into it. Minute 48 to go. It's a play action. It's going to be Roethlisberger, and he's got a man wide open down the middle of the field. It is complete.
Sammy Coates.
Sammy Coates, the speedster out of the slot. Man, oh man, Pittsburgh can... I mean, again, Bob, how good is this wide receiving core? You've got Antonio Brown, you've got Martavis Bryant, and then you mix in Eli Rogers and Sammy Coates. This is an athletic receiving core.
This receiving core can get it done. The offensive line gives Ben just enough time, and he's able to make those dot throws as a pitch to the outside. Nowhere to go for Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, can't get to the corner there. He's brought down to the 21-yard line. Only a gain of 1 on that play. Bell, 8 carries, 61 yards and a touchdown already. Folks, we appreciate everybody tuning in to the championship of the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament. I'm your network director, OSU. I'm hanging out with the commissioner of the Madden Bomber League. Bomber himself, as we watch this game between MBL's Hopology, who is the Dallas Cowboys, and Draft Who League's Luigi, who is the Pittsburgh Steelers, as Bell trying to find room up the middle in that little trap run. Not a whole lot there. He'll get a couple and going to hurry back to the line. 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger setting up in that same formation. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Le'Veon Bell in the backfield. Roethlisberger dropping back to pass here on 3rd and 6. He looks over to the left side, little corner route, and it's it. They called that incomplete.
Maybe his feet were out of bounds. It looked like it was almost an interception. Wow. This was a big 2-for-1 opportunity for Luigi here. He's going to get the ball back at halftime. If he could have put points on the board, it looks like he's going to go for a field goal here. It could have been a big opportunity for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Luigi.
Hop playing it safe, staying in that base formation as the kick is up, and it is good. Luigi taking the points. He can get 14-10. 2 timeouts for Hop, though, 39 seconds. This is a team we've watched him. He's been a little more methodical in this game, Bomber. We know from his NBL history he can score and score in a hurry, and with his Dallas Cowboys offense, you're one big pass to Des Bryant away from being in field goal range.
Yeah, and you know you're going to have the time with this offensive line. Both of these teams have extremely good offensive lines, and it's been real strategy for Luigi and Hop leaving these 2 teams left on their board to play as them in this championship game. It's going to create a really fun and environment as this game progresses into the second half.
On 1st and 10, it's going to be hand off to Zeke Elliott over the left side, trying to get around the corner, and a nice shoestring tackle made there. Bud Dupree, Bomber, really making an impact in this game. He's had some huge tackles in the backfield with Bud Dupree, with James Harrison, with Ryan Shazier. This linebacking core in Pittsburgh may be the best in the game.
Yeah, and we've seen some great usering from Luigi as well, taking the right angles, making the right plays, and trusting the speed of Bud Dupree, Ryan Shazier early in this game, and it's really worked out well for this Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
2nd and 8, shotgun formation. Dak Prescott in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers over to the right. Zeke Elliott in the backfield, Witten on the left side of that formation here. 33 seconds to go. It's going to be a pass here. Prescott looking, wanting to chuck it deep, chucking it deep. And we've seen the safety play get better in this game. And right there, Hop made a big mistake trying to throw that 40-yard post route. And Mitchell jumping that post route. And now Luigi, a huge opportunity. All 3 timeouts and 25 seconds to go. That's a big turnover from Hop and a throw he wishes he had back.
Yeah, that was a bad throw. I mean, what we've seen thus far in Madden 18 is safety play. They've been jumping those post routes, those deep post routes. They aren't playing underneath, and you aren't able to bullet a 40-yard pass without the safety jumping that route. Hop's got to know better than that. Luigi, great defense, and now an opportunity to strike back. And
now Roethlisberger dropping back to pass here on 1st and 10. He's going to take a deep shot over the middle, and Brown spins the safeties and then makes one miss with a huge spin move. And just like that, Luigi on the 20-yard line, and this could be the turning point of this championship game.
The spin cycle is alive and well, and I hear the Draft Who crowd right now getting hyped as their team's looking to get a quick 2-3-for-1 right now. If they score right now, they got an opportunity for a 3-for-1 to start this half.
First catch for AB in this game. Giving away his jersey to the winner. This one is Roethlisberger throws back across his body and a big hit on the tight end. Wow, nice job there laying the lumber at the 3-yard line, forcing an incompletion and a 2nd and 10.
A lot of time left. We got 12 seconds, boys, but 2 timeouts left for Pittsburgh. They can do anything they want here. They still got the run, and they can keep it alive.
2nd and 10, Roethlisberger dropping back. He's looking down the seam, and another big hit made. And Bomber, we've been talking about
Antonio Brown with the drop.
How good have you seen in this game the secondary playing? I mean, I know we're playing on competitive level, but the secondary in this game playing much smarter than we saw in Madden 17.
Absolutely. One of the big improvements was safety play, the deep blue zone. They're not just dropping back, and then when the ball's in the air, dropping back as well, and you could just essentially throw a bullet lead pass underneath them. It's not happening no more. The safeties are playing a lot smarter. That's why Dallas should have checked it down to that corner route. I think he had Jason Witten wide open down the sideline. Could have took the 10, 12 yards, but he was trying to go for the big play. And now here we are. Pittsburgh's, knocking at the door, looking to put some points on the board.
3rd and 10, Roethlisberger dropping back to pass. Rolling out to the right side, 5 seconds to go. He's throwing back across his body. Has a man.
Beautiful pass.
And it is complete to Le'Veon Bell in the end zone. The turnover comes back to bite Hopology. And Luigi with 3 seconds to go, reclaiming the lead, and he gets the ball to start the second half.
I can't say how much I enjoyed that pass right there. He rolls to the right. He's got his halfback on a wheel to the weak side. Right, holds that middle safety. And Le'Veon Bell gets over top of the defense. He's wide open, throws across his body. What a throw from Big Ben. What vision by Luigi. And this is what it's all about. That was a championship play, a championship throw. And let's see if Hop can respond with 3 seconds left.
3 seconds left trying to make something happen in the kicking game. It's not going to happen, so we are going to go into halftime, Bomber. Luigi with the lead 17-14. And what has been the difference in this game? Well, a Hop got a little greedy, tried to throw a 40-yard post pattern. And in this game, with the safeties playing as well as they have, it was immediately jumped. And that one turnover is the points difference in this game.
Yeah, the one bad throw is really the difference right now. Dallas had an opportunity. They got a little greedy before half. They could have walked into half up 14-10, but instead they try to be a little aggressive. And now they've given Pittsburgh an opportunity who's put a touchdown and a field goal up in the last minute and a half in the second quarter, and they get the ball to start this third. This is an opportunity for a little 3-for-1 action for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Second half just getting underway, and Luigi and the Pittsburgh Steelers have the ball first and 10. Play action pass. It's going to be a pass out to the flat, finding the fullback. It's a first down to the 35-yard line. Again, folks, we'll be drawing for that copy of Madden 18 Goat Edition at the end of the third quarter. So what do you have to do? Head over to the network's Twitter at MBL Network. Give us a follow, then tweet at MBL Network and hashtag Tournament Championship. And you can win that Madden 18 Goat Edition, which unlocks tonight at midnight Eastern. In just about 3 hours, you'll be able to play the full game. So, folks, it is a copy of Xbox One, by the way. So, if you have a PS4, we can send you one of those, too. If you have a PS4, we'll get in contact with whoever wins it. Even though we're at Xbox One, leads that deep pass to Antonio Brown Bomber. We'll show some love to the PS4 guys. So, whatever system you have, if you have a Switch, I'm sorry, Madden's not on the Nintendo Switch. So, but PS4, Xbox One, we'll give you whatever copy we can find.
The PC, the Nintendo Switch.
Man, have you ever tried playing a sports game on PC?
No, absolutely, I have not.
It is the video game form of cancer. It is the worst. It is so hard without a controller trying to use the arrow keys to control anybody. As the handoff to Bell goes for a first down. You want to know what game I remember playing on the PC, Bomber? I played NBA Live 99 on my PC.
Oh, wow. That's way back. That's back when NBA Live was running things.
Yeah, that was when 2K was just a giant mess.
Mega Sports.
Yeah, it was bad, and NBA Live was king, and now we got NBA Live coming out again this year. I'm going to be getting my hands on NBA Live and seeing what EA put together for that as Roethlisberger rolling out to his right side.
Oh, what a move.
Throw. And then a spin move and gets down to the 1-yard line. Martavis Bryant on our very own NBL top 25 players of the cycle, of the Madden 17 cycle. Martavis Bryant was there at number 14, and our own Sonny Weaver unhappy to see the very talented Bryant there.
Another pitch to the outside. Looks like it's coming for Le'Veon Bell, and there he goes.
No.
Nowhere to go.
Nope.
Yeah, you see that pitch get set up, but there's so many things they can do out of that I formation. They could run it right up the middle, so you don't want to sell out for the pitch, but then at the same time, you have to be very conscious to try to get over there and try to shut down that edge.
Especially from Luigi, who we've already seen him run a lot of pitches. Hop keying in on some tendencies here in the championship game. Second and goal, ball on the 6-yard line. Two tight ends, on the right side. Antonio Bryant over there is on second down. It's going to be a pass for Roethlisberger. Looks at the back of the end zone, a high pass to Martavis Bryant. And the defense was there and able to pry that one free. Third and goal now, Bomber, and it is huge. If Hop can get a stop here and force a field goal, stay within a touchdown, it's going to make that turnover really hurt a lot less.
Yeah, I like that high pass there, though. I mean, Pittsburgh's doing everything right now. It just seems like they're bound to get in the end zone right now. They're on the 6-yard line, third and goal. Let's see if they can get it done, and that would put a lot of pressure on Dallas. There's still a lot of game left. But, man, this touchdown will really change events.
Third and goal, 2 wide receivers over to the left, 2 tight ends on the right side. It's a quick screen set up for AB, and it's covered. Bomber, third and goal.
Stop.
Yeah, we've seen 2 third down plays using wide receiver screens, and both times they've been well covered. I'm surprised that Dallas went to it here, and it looks like Dallas is looking out for the fake here from the Pittsburgh Steelers. We saw Dallas fail on 1 wide receiver screen. We've seen Pittsburgh fail another one. Do you like the call there on a third and goal from the 6 going for that wide receiver screen?
I thought a couple high passes. I thought another high pass to the back of the end zone might have worked for Pittsburgh. I think they're doing a great job on these play actions, and it's opening up the middle of the field. Maybe they should have went back to that, but they went to the screen. Not a bad call. They didn't pick it up. They went for the field goal, but they haven't really made any mistakes, Pittsburgh. They're up 6 right now. So if you're Dallas, you have to think, let's clean up our mistakes, and we'll be right back in this game. We were just ahead 14-10, but Pittsburgh's capitalizing on mistakes. So you got to be good with the ball. You got to secure the ball if you're Dallas and not have any really just unforced turnovers right here like you had at the end of the half.
2014, Pittsburgh on top. Luigi from the Draft 2 League on top over Hopology of the MPL. Shotgun formation for the Dallas Cowboys. 3 wide receivers, 2 over the left, 1 to the right. Zeke Elliott in the backfield. see what Hop and the Dallas Cowboys want to do here. Coming off that late interception in the first half, it's going to be a pass for Prescott. Rolling back, rolling back. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to take off. He's going to get up to the 30-yard line, maybe just short to the 28. Only 2 yards on that one, and that was just an instance, Bomber, of Hop dropping back, and by the time he recognized there was enough room to run, he could only get 2 yards out of it.
Yeah, not taking what was given. He had the halfback running to the flat on the weak side, wide open. Could have picked up probably 6-7 yards pretty easily. Maybe if they made a man miss, a couple more. But, man, that's just a missed opportunity. He's looking to go deep. He's trying to get all this back as he goes, looks like to the flat, finds Ezekiel Elliott.
He's going to get a first down. A nice read there by Hop, finding him out of the backfield. Zeke Elliott, Bomber, that's what he brings to the game. Not only is he great in the running game, but once he gets out in the passing game and gets the ball in his hands, he's a tough guy to bring down.
Yeah, and that's why you got to give him the ball. You got to feed him when he's open. He's electric in open space, much like Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, obviously a little bit more faster, can change speed a little bit better, but Zeke has the ability to make a guy miss and run over the safety, so big opportunity if you get him the ball and you get him a lot of touches, and that's what Dallas got to continue to do.
2nd and 9 now for the Dallas Cowboys, down 6. We'll be driving for that Madden 18 copy just after this quarter ends. Again, follow us on Twitter at MBL Network. And tweet at MBL Network, hashtag Tournament Championship, and you'll be entered to win. 2nd and 9, shotgun formation for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott driving back to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot over the left side, and another mistake, and another interception, and this could be trouble as a spin move trying to get away. Nice tackle there by the offensive lineman. Mitchell's 2nd pick on the day, and Bomber Hop once again forcing it into double coverage. You can't do that in Madden 18 because these safeties just play so smart and jump in the route.
Yeah, that was a horrible throw, and that's the same horrible throw he made earlier in this game. You can't test safeties like that. Hop's got to do better than that. The safeties are jumping these kind of routes, so you have to hit them on the bend. You're not going to be able to bullet the pass underneath them and lead pass it underneath safeties anymore. Safeties play a lot better now, so they've dug themselves a hole. Pittsburgh is capitalizing on these mistakes, and it seems like every time they get an interception, they're right back in field goal range.
Yeah, now great field position for Luigi and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 20-14 ball on the 33-yard line. 2:20 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. We appreciate everybody tuning in to the championship of our EA Access Tournament. I'm NBL's Network Director, OSU. I'm hanging out with the commissioner himself, Bomber, watching this game, seeing who's going to walk away with that signed Antonio Brown jersey, as it's going to be Roethlisberger dropping back to pass here on 2nd and 11, rolling all the time in the world, and he finally finds Le'Veon Bell, who makes him look silly and gets into the end zone. Oh, and Bomber, we haven't seen Dallas get any real penetration, any real stopping on the defensive side of the ball, and with Pittsburgh getting another touchdown there, it's starting to look grim for Hopology and the Dallas Cowboys.
He has been down 14 before, but not in the second half on any of his tournament wins, as Pittsburgh looks like they're going to try to go for 2 here.
Yeah, trying to make it a 14-point game. It's going to be handoff to Le'Veon Bell, and a nice stop there, keeping it 26-14, a 12-point game. 2:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bomber, what have we seen from Hopology in the last couple drives? 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Both have been forcing it downfield. And it's interesting to watch because on the first drive when Dallas scored, he was able to get in with a very methodical drive, 11 plays, 76 yards. And just on the last 2, it seems he's gotten out of rhythm.
Yeah, he's getting impatient. He's trying to drive everything. Notice all the interceptions are coming from the safety play that are in deep blue coverages. So, you got to take what's given. What's right in front of your face, take that read. As you see Pittsburgh, they're taking what's given to them, and then they're extending the play with Ben's legs. They're getting outside of the pocket. They're making you play a little cat and mouse game. Is he going to run it? Is he going to pass it? And he's putting a lot of pressure on the user and doing a great job. Luigi's just outplaying him right now and playing a better game, to be honest.
Now 1st and 10 for Hop and the Dallas Cowboys, now down 12. It's going to be handoff to Elliott right up the middle. And look at him stay on his feet. Unbelievable. It looked like he was just walking over bodies at that point. Got 5 yards on that run. And it's going to cut it to a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Dallas. Minute 42 left. I like to see them getting some kind of scoring range before the end of this third quarter, but we're going to need to see them. We're going to need to see them pick up the pace a little bit. Right now, pace is a big thing for Dallas, and they're going to have to drive the ball down the field. I know they're a little weary of it right now because they've really struggled.
2nd and 5, driving back to pass. Prescott just going to have to launch this one out of bounds. And now we get to a 3rd and 5, and we're starting to see the pressure brought by the Pittsburgh Steelers get into the backfield, put some pressure on Dak Prescott, but Hop not able to make his reads out there and is really looking overmatched here in the championship game.
Yeah, too much of a drop back there from Dak Prescott. Going to need to stay on the pocket. Trust your lineman. You have the best lineman in the game. You're dropping back too far, and you're allowing these pass rushers to get angles on your quarterback and really affect his throw and his time in the pocket.
3rd and 5 for Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott rolling out, and an overthrow and an interception once again. Boy, Bomber, I hate to say it. We're at 3rd quarter, minute 70 to go. Artie Burns with the pick there. 1st and 10. I mean, I hate to say it, but at this point, with how good we've seen Luigi play, this one might very well be over after the 3rd interception thrown by Hop.
Yeah, you've seen this fault. A lot of teams have lost with Dallas in this tournament. You've seen high interceptions from the quarterback, but in reality, how this team plays is basically mainly about, as Le'Veon Bell.
Look at him just go beast
just not
mode.
Go down.
Look at him go beast mode and get into the end zone. Another touchdown for Le'Veon Bell. That's why he's the highest rated running back in Madden 18, making the Dallas Cowboys defense look pedestrian. And this one's turning into a rout for Luigi in the Draft 2 League.
Yeah, right there you see. But back to my point, Le'Veon Bell, like I said, this is the most dangerous trio in Madden right now. Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown, arguably two of the tops in each position at halfback and at wide receiver. And Ben Roethlisberger, I mean, top 5 quarterback in the NFL. So, you're looking at this team, and, they're a good team, but Dallas has the ability to keep up with them if they stay with the running game. But a lot of these guys make mistakes because essentially they just go into this pass-happy or trying to drive the ball, passing the ball down the field. And that's when they get into a situation, because let's look at what this game was with about a minute and a half left in the 2nd quarter. Dallas was up 14-10. They had the ball. They were looking to drive down and put some more points on the board, extend their lead, and then they end up throwing a costly interception, and it's been downhill since then.
33-14, Luigi on top over Hopology. Prescott driving back to pass, looking over the middle for Jason Witten, who can't come down with that one. Bomber, if you're in this game, let's put yourself in the shoes of Hopology. This is where those coaching adjustments you can do pre-play selection, it could be big. You can change around a lot of stuff and really change how your team plays.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, Dallas
need turnovers.
Yeah. And Dallas is in a situation now where now they have to pass, and they don't have much confidence passing. It's right there. They're going to take another shot against the safety. It looks like they do hold on to it.
And it actually is a big catch there. Down to
yeah, and I'm a little ahead. I apologize for that. Terrence Williams making a nice catch in traffic, and that's probably the 2nd or 3rd one we've seen from Dallas, and I don't like those passes. I don't like the passes. As you notice, the seam routes that Luigi's getting on Dallas is more...
Big hole up the middle for Zeke Elliott. Makes a man miss. Oh, look at him keep going up to the 26-yard line. And that's something that he did earlier in the game, Bomber. They gave the ball to Zeke Elliott and let Elliott run, and as they've gotten down, they've had to go to the pass game, and that has not been the strength of Hop.
No, absolutely not. He doesn't feel confident throwing there. As, he gets to the outside right there, buys some time with Dak Prescott and hits Zeke Elliott right there, a little 2-man game. You got a guy running a little C route, then you make the tight end come underneath to the out, and you make the user have to decide which one he's going to leave open. He leaves the underneath, and he takes it. See, that's smart football right there. We didn't see that early for Dallas. It's the forcing the ball down the field. That's what really hurt them. And this is a team that's 17 passes, 13 rushes, so they were having a pretty balanced attack at the time, and then just got a little greedy in certain situations, and now find themselves in a bit of a hole.
2nd and 8, 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side for Prescott, dropping back to pass here on 2nd and down. He's rolling to the right side, looking into the thought. He had two guys there and couldn't hit either of them. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. This one firmly in control of Luigi. Hey, Bomber, how about we give away a copy of Madden 18?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's draw one of these names. If you enter,
how many names do we get in? Who's all in the tournament? I would like to know that, since we have an entire 4th quarter here.
We got a lot. There are a lot of people who had.
Okay, so we can't. We're not going to list everybody.
We're not going to list everybody.
Over 20? Over 30?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. And let's draw one of these names. Let me set up my parameters, as it's going to be Dak Prescott driving back to pass here on 3rd and 8, and down he goes. The pressure came from the outside, and look at that name there, T.J. Watt. Out of Wisconsin, J.J. Watt's brother, and he could be a huge presence for the Pittsburgh Steelers out of the box.
Yeah, you're looking at Lip. You took the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Madden Bomber League. Really excited about the brother of J.J. Watt. He believes this guy's a big playmaker. He can make plays. He has a lot of ability, and he has that pedigree. You know, the mentality, the athleticism, all mixed into one little monster of a player, and that could cause some big problems for this team.
4th and 17, looking for a miracle, looking over the left side, and he has Williams with another 4th down catch, and Bomber, we have our winner. of a copy of Madden 18 GOAT Edition.
Is it AIDS Monkey or AIDS Munchie or whatever?
First of all, his name is Aid Munchies.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that stream, so I got caught up. Aid Munchies, big shout out to you. Before we announce the winner, I heard some funny stories from you, and then I heard it kind of trailed off and got a little weird at the end. But
yeah, I mean, as it always does.
In your prime, I heard you made some really funny comments and did some really funny things.
Yeah, really was a nice addition to the end of that 12-hour stream as everybody was slowly going insane. But the winner of the copy of the Madden 18 GOAT Edition is none other than Cool Dell guy John Sutter.
Wow, awesome, man.
Big friend of the MBL, winning that copy of the Madden 18 GOAT Edition. So, John, just shoot us a little DM on Twitter.
Nice, John. Way to go, man.
Yeah, congratulations. Second and goal now for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, Cool Dell guy supported the NBL Network back when we had less than 100. Before we had 100 subscribers.
Wow.
Now what are we at? 2,200. I mean, still not forever, but I mean, he's been here for a long time, so that's pretty cool to see him win. He hasn't really won anything on this channel. We've done a lot of giveaways. I think we gave away 6 Madden copies this year, along with the Antonio Brown jersey. If you count this tournament, I think we're up to 7 or 8 Madden 18 GOAT Edition copies as a big hit right there. It might be time just to take the field goal, go down 16, and try to make a run. But Dallas is all or nothing right now, and they're probably looking more at nothing under this strategy right now for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, so John, just hit us up on Twitter. Or just hit Bomb Rob. You can just knock on his house. He'll give you a copy of Madden 18. Fourth and goal. Dallas looking to stay in this game down 33-14. It's going to be Prescott. Understood he's got 3 wide receivers over to the right. Quick 3-step drop. Nobody there. Rolling out to the left side. He's being pursued.
That's pathetic.
And that one, that is not what you're looking for. That was one of the worst throws I've ever seen in any Madden game.
Yeah, you're down 17 points, and got an opportunity to I'm sorry, you're down, 19 points. I'm sorry.
Look, this isn't NBL doesn't stand for the Math Bomber League. It's the Madden Bomber League.
You're down, 19 points, and you kick a field goal, you're down 16. You already went for a 4th and long. I understood that. It was a really long one. You still wanted hopes for a touchdown, but now 4 minutes left. 16 is 2 stops. I know it doesn't give you any kind of win here. You still have to score, go for 2, score and go for 2. But it seemed a lot more likely at that point because inside the 5, I mean, how great has Luigi and these Steelers been as a toss to the outside, stumble by Jalen Smith. He gets to the edge.
That little stop-and-go hustle is just brutal from a guy with the agility like Le'Veon Bell.
The question is, though, do we keep Hop in the NBL after this loss? I mean, he's won nothing in the NBL.
Look, he's going to do great in the grid, okay? He's going to be awesome down there, and we wish him the best of luck against competition that's more at his level.
I think for the NBL and the prestige of what we have, 2-time Daddy League's League of the Year winner, I don't think we can keep a guy like Hop after a loss like this.
No, absolutely not. No, that he's got to go. I mean, come on.
This is embarrassing. Guys, I'm going to ask you in the chat right now as Le'Veon Bell gets it up the middle.
What a spin!
And I'm going to ask you right now, put a hashtag keep him or hashtag let him go.
Hashtag keep him or hashtag dump him.
Yeah, keep him or dump him. You let us know right now. If we should keep Hop or dump Hop by this performance, because the Who League, man, Draft Who just came out.
I just gotta say, I think because of this, Luigi can take Hop's spot. Just saying.
I don't think he wants it.
I wouldn't.
Who would want that spot? I mean, Hop. What does Hop want in the NBL? And this was it. This was his shine. This is what
I won more than Hop. I was about to say he's won as much as I have, but
But you got a division win. I don't think he's ever won a division.
He might have had one.
No, I don't think he's won a division. I do that on statistic.
Yeah, and he had that tough division with Timbo last year, and Timbo owned that one.
Yeah, his daddy ran the division.
Man,
he didn't get it. Big shout out to Luigi. Hey, it couldn't happen to a better situation. You beat Antonio Brown. You win an Antonio Brown signed jersey. I mean, the Madden gods knew how this was going to play out. Hop was just oblivious to the fact that there was some karma involved in not taking the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point.
Roethlisberger dropping back to pass here on 2nd and 5, rolling out to the left side. He's going deep down the field, and an unbelievable turnover there. Dallas getting something to go their way, and Smith might be gone as he's down to the 30, the 20, the 10. Maybe the insults were flying and motivated Hop. We should have started insulting him earlier, as it's probably too little too late with 1:47 to go, but it looks better on the scoreboard.
All right, what is the chat saying? We keeping this guy or we're dumping him? Hashtag keep Hop. All the guys from Draft 2 saying keep him probably because they don't want him. They don't want them trying to
Yeah,
go
'cause they know
sign
he's
up
gonna come
over
over
there.
their league, yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying, you know, y'all keep them. We don't want them. How about Grid? We got Grid. Grid can take them. Grid, the development league of the NBL. If you're interested in getting in the NBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Go check out the Grid. There's an opportunity there for you to work your way up through the Grid. It's the August to August development league ran by N-Train. Big shout out to N-Train. And big shout out to our NBL network director. It hasn't even been an entire year yet. And the impact that you've had on this network, Nick, has been amazing. I can say it from everyone. Every admin says the same thing. And me and Lip always talk about it, man. You're doing such a great job. So we want to thank you for your service as well. As a handoff up the middle, Le'Veon Bell's got all kinds of space with a little stop-and-go juke move. And now it's just a matter of time.
Now it's just running out the clock till he gets that AB jersey. I mean, again, we're very proud of all that we do on the network, and it's a team effort. I got a great team here on the network. If you haven't checked out any of our NBL live broadcasts or our great podcasts and original shows, hit that subscribe button and check out some of it. There's a lot of great stuff submitted by a lot of different people here on the NBL network, and we're excited. We're about, what, 8 days away from kicking off season 26 in the Madden 18 cycle?
Yeah, absolutely. And Draft 2's in the chat right now. Draft 2 versus NBL tourney, man. You know, I get that a lot. A lot of people ask for tournaments, man. We just don't have. Honestly, we're not big tournament guys. We're franchise mode guys. We do this. We're gonna do this every year, though. Tell your guys next year, come back. Draft 2. You know, we're gonna have a site on 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Send me y'all's PNG logo to maddenbomberleague@gmail.com, and we'll add it to that logo. It'll be on 365.maddenbomberleague.com. There'll be an honors tab, and I will have up that page. It will be tournament champions, and we'll have Luigi on there. So big shout out to him. We don't do tournaments, man. We're just not big on tournaments. We're doing so many other things, and this is definitely not a cop out. It's just honestly the truth. We're so stretched out as far as hours wise to run a tournament with the league and all the extras that we provide in our league, and I'm sure y'all do something similar. We just don't, man. It's just not that it's just not something we're going to do during August to August. Now, during EA Access
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, we're a little fatigued at this point.
I need a nap.
Coming off a 12-hour stream. We've broadcasted, I think this is about 20 hours of this tournament.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of other things going on in that sense tournament-wise. But EA Access, next year, we'll gladly line up NBL versus Draft 2 all first round. We'll go matchup to matchup. That's cool, man. We're always down for competition like that in the next EA Access tournament. And if y'all want to get on as sponsors or something like that, we'll put your name on there and promote your league as well. But right now, y'all going to be the champs. And Luigi and Draft 2 are the champs of this EA tournament, EA Access tournament, our first one. We're going to be running it every year. So big shout out to Luigi. Big shout out to those guys at Draft 2. Great job, man.
And we got to give a big shout out to everybody who participated in the tournament this year. It was really awesome to see people from around the community, not just in the NBL and the Grid, but everybody in the Madden community come together and really just have a fun tournament. It was a free-to-enter tournament, and everybody, even people who lost early and people who got blown out, everybody was really awesome in the chat. So we appreciate everybody for being so nice and bomb. We got to give one more big shout-out. First to our sponsors, League Crawler, Web3KS, and Daddy Leagues. But to Mr. October himself for donating that Antonio Brown jersey. A huge prize that is going to Luigi of the Draft 2 League. And a big shout out to October for that donation.
Absolutely. A signed Antonio Brown jersey. You get to get the certificate and all. So, I mean, it's not cheap. It definitely is costly. And, big shout out to him, man.
That stream shut down quickly.
And Hop is done.
That was the quickest stream shutdown I've ever seen.
And it might be quicker. How we boot him out of NBL for this loss. Now, obviously, all jokes aside, big shout out to Hoppy. Played a great game. Won a free Gold Edition Madden 18. Luigi got his sent last night. He's going to have the jersey sent in route. I believe it'll be shipping tomorrow or the following day. We'll get with October. We'll get it all set up for you with your address. I think he goes to University of Central Florida, so that'll be a nice little gift for a young college student to have. An Antonio Brown signed jersey, something to earn in the summertime. So that's pretty cool, man.
Well, see, Bummer, here's the question we get. That second place gets that NBL custom controller. Are you allowed to have an NBL custom controller and get kicked out of the NBL? No, not just not being it, get booted out.
Yeah. So there's some negative connotation there. Yeah, so we'll definitely discuss that, Hop.
Sure.
You'll be stepping into my office. We'll have a nice little back and forth discussion about this controller.
As Unisolated would say, step into the FIFA chat for just a second. We'll see what's going on.
We'll probably send it to him with the skin, and then we'll probably make him take that skin off of the controller while he uses it, just so there's not any confusion about moving forward. Hop, huge disappointment for the Madden Bomber League today. You promised to win. You didn't come through. You don't win in the NBL. You didn't win in the tournament. I don't know what to do with you, man. And then Mud Squads, I'm finding myself blaming you as well. So it's a triple threat at this point.
Yeah, nobody can say we here in the NBL running this tournament played any favoritism towards the NBL guys because we just ripped an NBL guy for losing on stream. But congratulations to Luigi of the Draft 2 League. You get the Antonio Brown jersey and that copy of the Madden 18 GOAT Edition. And congratulations to everybody in the tournament who not only participated but won prizes.
And Cool Del guy is in the chat right now.
Cool Del guy.
Does he know he won? Does he know he won the...
I hope he... I haven't tweeted that.
Yeah, he's saying congrats to everybody else. Cool Del guy, you just won a EA Madden 18 GOAT Edition game. So we're going to have that digital download code for you shortly. I think OSU's going to... You going to send him a DM?
Yes, yeah. Send me a DM on Twitter at MBL Network, and I'll send you that code for the Madden 18 GOAT Edition so you can get that tonight. And Bomber...
Way to go, John.
We're
done.
We're done.
We're done with this community. I don't want to talk
I'm out of
here.
Now. No, I mean, it was a great tournament. It went better than I could have ever expected. I appreciate all the help from all of our staff who ran this tournament, all of our runners, Gub, Porter, Z-Star, and N-Train. Of course, my right-hand guy throughout this whole thing, Unisolated. And Bomber, of course, to you and Lip, the commissioners of the NBL, who allowed us to use the NBL and put on this tournament. I think it was a rousing success. And even though I'm ready to go and take a nap and not look at a tournament ever, not look at Adobe After Effects for a bracket ever again, I'm sure I'll be excited to get back and put it on for year 2.
Yeah, there we go, man. And upcoming guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on the channel. We also have NBL Live play-by-play broadcasts with pregame shows. We have Building the Franchise episodes coming out. We have podcasts coming out. We even got some NBL Tonight, some 4 Verts coming out. We got a lot of things coming out. Director's Cut with OSU. Cool feature, man. We might get Luigi on that. Maybe talk about his winning in the tournament, something like that. Special guests always come on the Director's Cut, a new show that we brought towards the end of last cycle. A lot of positive things going on right now. Guys. What's up? Am I booking your show? Is that wrong?
No. I just saw. I got my first chance to look at the chat here, and the first thing I see is our very own Decadog saying Raiders suck at OSU. First of all, I suck. The Raiders have no suck. It's me, the one who sucks at playing the game. Don't blame the Raiders. But second of all, how about those Kansas City Royals back 7.5 games? Anywho, it's been a
there
fun
we go.
tournament. Yeah,
Shots fired.
Yeah,
don't get the old man going. It's late.
Yeah, and he's got to go to bed. It's past 9:15 Eastern.
Yeah, he's already been to
What are you doing up, Deca?
You should be asleep already, bro.
But yeah, what a tournament. Congratulations to Luigi for that win. Congratulations to everybody who participated. And that's going to do it again, folks. Head over to our website, 365.maddenbomberleague.com. If you're interested in joining the NBL under the Join tab, you can apply for our league right there. Waiting list is growing, so get in there now. But that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. We appreciate everybody who tuned into the stream. I'm your network director, OSU, and for the commissioner himself, my partner, Bomber, we appreciate you guys tuning in to the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament, and we will see you in not too long a time on NBL Live and all of our NBL Network broadcasts. It doesn't get bigger than this, folks. This is where legends are born. The NBL proudly brings to you the Madden 18 EA Access Tournament, brought to you by Daddy Leagues. Take your online leagues to the next level with Daddy Leagues. LeagueCrawler.com, connecting the best leagues with the best players. And Web3KS.com, the leaders in affordable graphic design.